Hello everybody and welcome to Farmhouse Lilies. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today it's going to be a bit of a different video. It's not going to be so formal because I don't feel like being formal today. And I have a migraine. At least I did have a migraine, now I just have a lingering headache. And so today we are just going to be talking about migraines and headaches and ways that you can help them out. So I have a blog post about herbs that help with migraines, and I have noticed that they help a lot. Some of them are more calming herbs, some of them are herbs that actually help with pain, and I don't have all of them just because I don't have all of them right now. But we're gonna make a concoction here to help me feel just a little bit better, and that also hopefully tastes good because I'm in the mood for chocolate. And so the question is, do I want chocolate, ginger, and licorice, or do I want more of like a lavendery caramel? Sounds delicious, but caramel one doesn't have any of the herbs in it. So, well, I do have peppermint, so maybe I'll do a chocolate peppermint. Good questions here. Here I am using this Creo Brew, basically cacao nibs that are roasted and make a delicious chocolate tea, and it's wonderful. And as you can see here, I'm adding peppermint and a little bit of ginger and licorice to my migraine tea mixture here, and it actually ended up being really good and perfect. I ended up having no lingering headache effects afterwards, and it was great because I was just kind of dying that day, as you could kind of see where I was talking about. In a little bit, I'll be talking about some spoons and energy spoons, and after drinking this, I was just able to keep going, and it was just so wonderful to be able to have something to drink that, I mean, it doesn't fix everything, but it definitely made my day go a lot better. We're just gonna let that sit and steep while I finish all of the dishes. I didn't do dishes last night, which is against what I want to do. But there's only so much you can do in one day. There are limits. You only have so many spoons. So you can only do so much in a day. So the idea of only having so many spoons is super important. Because you can't keep going and keep going and keep going all the time, because then you're going to use up all of your energy. So a spoon represents energy points, and some people have 40 spoons, some people have like 10 spoons. Though how I learned about this method is that, sorry, I'm laughing at the dogs, is that I met someone while I was on my travel assignment to Oregon, and she had goats, and I got some goat milk from her, and she said, I only have so many spoons, and milking goats takes 10 spoons, and I only have 20 spoons a day, because she was recovering from an illness. And she said, so the rest of the day I just have to lay down and do almost nothing in order to keep up with my goats. And so that was the first time I was introduced to the spoon method, and I really like it because it's really like you have a definitive number, and if you go over that, you're gonna be not good the next day. And so it's super important to remember that you only have so many energy points and energy spoons to use during the day. So I've used a lot of my spoons already today, just for the mere fact that I have a migraine. And so I have either I use spoons or I just have less spoons today, however you want to think about it. So I went horseback riding today, and that I actually feel pretty decent after that, but it was really hot, so I had to really take time for myself and recover after that with a ton of water because it was also super hot. And I only have so many spoons today, so that's why we're not getting a formal video, and I'm impressed we're getting any video out. But the fact that I also had to go and get the kitten milk replacer for the baby bunny, I used a lot of spoons today, so I'll probably just be sitting down at the computer the rest of the day, to be honest. There's only so many spoons that we all have. Is what it is. And the whole point I was getting at there, which I didn't even get to, is that we're doing a freezer meal today. I have frozen green chili from like November that we need to use, so it's like 7 months old, so it's getting time to be able to use it. And we're just gonna do green chili today. That is our dinner, which is crazy because we've been doing frozen meals for like the last 3 nights, which means I need to actually start putting more freezer meals together. I just happened to do them way back when because we had extra food, and I haven't been cooking extra food recently, which is really terrible. But I'm gonna have to start doing it more because this was a lifesaver. I had noticed we had a runt when this little litter of 5 was born, but unfortunately I didn't catch on until it was just a little bit too late that he really wasn't eating. And so this day and the day after, I kind of focused on supplementing him, and he just never really got it down, and he ended up passing away the night after, maybe 2 nights after, but I think it was the next night, unfortunately, which is so sad. But you know, when it comes to bunnies and these small little animals, there's once they're kind of on the road to not doing well, they're kind of already there by the time that they're showing stuff, especially when they're so little. And that kind of goes for all animals, is when they are so little, it's just so hard to save them sometimes. But his siblings, thank goodness, 4 siblings are fat and happy, and so they will be chugging along here soon. I think their coloring is absolutely adorable, and it's kind of surprising because I wasn't expecting orange coming out of that pairing. The mom is like a lilac-y tan, and dad is a red-eyed white. And so I think we'll have one red-eyed white in the litter, but the rest of them are just black and orange. And they're super cute, and they're kind of funny. Their little heads have like a split down the middle, and every little bunny has like a different clarity, essentially, of that split down the middle on their forehead between the orange and the black. So they're so cute. So I will show them to you as they keep getting older, but they are just adorable, and I am loving this little litter that we are having, and so excited to keep going with them, even though it's stinking hot outside. Holy cow, guys, it's like 105, and I went and rode my horse today, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I should have, first of all, came out and ridden you at not 12 o'clock. But it was already hot today. It's already 100 and at least 102 today, which is insane. So, hey, and then here we are making an apricot puree. Man, guys, I'm feeling so lazy and just not great. I keep thinking about how I feel this year compared to last year at this time, and I definitely can tell that I forgot to take my vitamins for the last couple weeks, and so I can definitely feel that in my body right now, and I just don't feel like I have the energy to do all the preservation this year like I did last year. But here I am with soft apricots, cutting them up, getting those pits out, and toss them in the blender so I can toss them in the freeze dryer. And, you know, laziness upon all laziness, they're still in the freeze dryer, so we have to go get those tonight. And we're actually gonna put some zucchini in, because my favorite way to use this zucchini is to freeze dry it, because it just lasts so much longer and I can use it however I want. But really cool thing here about these apricots is the place that we were getting them from was collecting the pits for a gal who is sick, and they're using the pits to extract some sort of chemical, something or other, to get some sort of medication to help her get over this. I know it's terminal illness, but I don't remember if it was a cancer or something else. But really cool. So we saved all these pits, and we saved the pits from another big day. Big is very much in quotes because it's not anything compared to what it was last week, or last year, sorry. But yeah, so we're just pureeing these apricots down, putting them in the freeze dryer. I have some raw milk I'm putting in the freeze dryer as well, because yes, you can freeze dry raw milk, and you can freeze raw milk however you need to do it. I have a blog post on that. Go see the blog. And then we have my sweet horse Honey here. We are putting all the tack and everything that I got for her into the barn, which is full of wasps, by the way, in case you didn't know. I am learning that more and more every single day. But she is gorgeous, and she is just a dream, and she's a wonder. I've been out every day to see her and brush her and just kind of get her used to me, and she's definitely starting to come up to me more and more, which is awesome. But like when she's in the field, in the pasture, and not on lead, she knows it's me, and she knows I'm coming for her, so she started to come more and more to me. Especially some of her pasture mates are kind of jerks, and so So she also comes to me to get out of their space as well. So, but here I am opening, some halters and some everything, and I put together my saddle here a couple days after this. I'm riding her now, and she has been absolutely fantastic. We've got all her tack fitted, and she is just a dream. She likes to go, so I'll mount her, and she's like, okay, let's go for a trot. And I'm like, okay, no, I need to warm up, just like you need to warm up, Sister Sue. So it's been absolutely fantastic having her, and I'm gonna have my instructor come out and just do a tack. Um, I was gonna say fitting, but it's not really a fitting because it's already on her, but I guess we could still say a fitting. We're just making sure everything is conformed to her figure and that everything is safe and happy, and it's been great. So that will be coming up here soon for me, and I got a new little camera mount that can follow me around, which is super awesome. So Miss Honey is here, and I'm so excited to have her with me now. It's been a long time coming, and she is just wonderful, and I'm so excited that she is mine and part of the family now. So we will be doing some more videos with her as time goes on, and thanks for joining me today and seeing my gorgeous horse and talking about spoons and herbs and migraines and all the weird stuff. All the stuff that life just kind of is. So we will see you next week, and thanks for joining me. Bye.